So by the sunglasses you may actually tell it's the first day we've had of sunshine in the whole of August, which it's the sunniest day I've seen. So we're going to start our windows, give them a good go. We're going to start the back windows first because they're smaller, and then if we don't end up crying at the end of that, we'll tackle the side windows. The first thing we need to do is we drill around the edges of this skin so we can trace it from the outside to join the dots, and then we go about fitting the windows. Essentially, once we cut out the big hole, and then we bond the window to the side. Don't worry about the measurements too much. We've pushed the window up to the glass to see whether it fits, obviously, to make sure that's all good, make sure it's not warped. And they're designed to fit on the skins, so we just go around the edge of the skin here. So in order to mount the window, what we have is the window itself, and then we have a window kit, the mounting kit. This consists of the Masterbond, which is the adhesive. We have the primer, which is like black nasty paint to paint around the edges of the window and onto the window itself. Cotton buds to apply that, and then some glass primer wipes just to prep it. And then lastly we have the window trim to go around the hole that we cut to make it look pretty. So the first process that we do is we drill through the door to make dots that we can line up from the outside. So this just gives us the area that we can cut with the jigsaw, so we know we're cutting it up to the trim. You can see we're joining the dots from the outside because you want to cut using the jigsaw from the outside of the van rather than the inside. This is because the outside is flat and you can get the jigsaw into it, whereas the inside has got the raised edges and it's really hard to get the jigsaw into those edges. It's covered in masking tape around the edges to stop you from scratching the van, and then I just made some of the holes slightly bigger with a multi-step drill bit. You can see that we're cutting right up to the sides of the skin, so we have the two skins at the point where we make that cut, so therefore we can put the trim around the skin there, and that's how the windows are designed to fit. So I was wearing a pair of wraparound Oakleys to try and protect me, and I'm getting showered by bits of metal off the jigsaw, but one of them seemed to hit my eyebrow and then went down into the inside of my glasses and just into the corner of my eye. I just kind of felt it. Didn't hurt, but if I wasn't wearing glasses I would have been blind by now. So if you're doing this, make sure you get the glasses that seal around the edge, like goggles, because if you're cutting upwards you just get showered. I'm going to have so much metal in my hair. It's insane. It's really not a pleasant thing. I cannot emphasize enough to wear proper glasses because you really do get showered with molten bits of metal and you will go blind. One thing that we did here was we decided to cut slightly on the inside of the double lip and then cut around the edge afterwards. All other windows after that we decided to cut directly onto the lip itself, and it saved us a lot of trimming back later, and it was considerably faster. The trim here that we're putting on, we're putting across both skins of the van. It's then hammered on with a rubber mallet just to make sure it's on there nice and tight and secure. So we've just drawn a pencil line around from the inside. That gives us a measuring distance for the glass for the next phase. So we can see the pencil line.
Yeah, pencil line.
So the reason for the line that we're drawing around, we can see on the glass now where it fits. So if we put this against the glass, we can see where we're going to put the bonding when we put the bonding around the back of the sealant. So now, in theory...
Did you shake it 30 seconds?
I shook it, didn't shake it for 30 seconds. Let's give it a good old cocktail shake. Shaky, 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 shaky. Shaky dance. The primer is applied to the glass as well as directly onto the panel of the van. This is where the contact for the adhesive is going to be made. So it just makes sure that the adhesive gives a nice stick to the van. I reckon that.
Slightly middle because this is gonna squash both sides, no? So slightly middle.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
It is incredibly important to apply a thick and equal amount to the van, making sure there's no gaps anywhere. The mistake I made here is I should have gone over the top first, because this stuff is really thick and hard to get out of the gun, even on a hot day, so it's just best to go over the top first so your hands don't get too tired, as they did with me. Want that about there?
Have you been too much that side?
No, we're all good.
I think we're done.
That's it. Really simple process in theory. Scary as hell when you do it. But that's our window fitted. So this time we've chosen a different method. We used the big hole punch to go through, make lots of dots, and we're taking the dots right up to the edge skin this time. The second window went in really smoothly and felt like a doddle. After fitting the back windows, we moved on to the side window. This was the exact same process of drilling large holes into the van on the skins, joining the dots from the outside, and then just cutting through with a jigsaw. It probably looks a little bit odd at the moment because the order we decided to do the windows is to initially cut the hole in the bodywork, so then we can scrape up all the nice bits of rusty metal. After that, we've decided to put carpet on the wall immediately with the hole still present, so then we can get the rubber trim on. We've half put the carpet on, so just concentrated on the areas around the window mainly, and then the bits under the window we can do after, and then that will allow us to put rubber seal over the top of the carpet and get a very neat finish, and we don't get all bits and pieces in the carpet as well when we cut the hole out, is the other reason. And hopefully that's going to be good. Good. Or
Yeah.
so this window here started leaking on a very small leak from the top. So if I can find it. So we put a layer of Masterbond on there. But what I've done is I pinched off of another gun a finer piece,
Finer nozzle.
and I put a bit of tape along the top as well to stop me from going and getting it on the van. And then I'm going to just push it in with a cotton bud. So that's just going to sit. That's good.
That's really good, isn't it? It worked.
Oi, stop filming. Don't want to be filmed. Leave me alone. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.